Yeah.
Obama was such a disappointment.
Right.
He stoked racial hatred, not even hatred. He stoked, I don't believe there was that racial hatred. He tries to act like America's a racist country. America's the least racist country. And he stoked that to try to get votes and to push fear.
Yeah.
And he had such an ability, if he would have wanted to bring America together, and he squandered that.
Firmly looking back, who is responsible for the continuing legacy of racism in America? Kari Lake accuses Obama of the original sin of racism, sowing divisive seeds in his initial term and inspiring racial hatred at the turn of the century. But when pressed about Donald Trump, Republicans turn to videos like this.
Ashley Babbitt. They shot Ashley Babbitt for no reason whatsoever. They shot a thug. He was a thug who shot her. And it's a disgrace. The way they've treated those people is... and everywhere I go, somebody brings up the whole J6 situation. The way they've treated those people. You watch what happens. You watch what happens. Yes, sir.
In an odd shift in tone for the Republican Party, Donald Trump disavows an alleged case of police brutality against conservatives. But don't be fooled. Trump ardently antagonizes the black police officer that fired rounds which hit Babbitt, an inverted and slimy stance for the Republican Party, who are looking still to manipulate the consequences of an altercation that ended with the only casualty during the January 6 riots. But Republicans, looking to leverage their publicity or refine their narrative, pitch one-off conspiracies and scarecrow arguments as a means to justify the crusade on the Capitol, or divert anger and blame to their political opponents. But Kari Lake could never save face for Donald Trump, because his prejudice is still palpable. Just listen to his choice of words cornered by his right-wing supporters.
Crooked Democrat prosecutors, many of them racists in reverse. They are absolute racists. Are trying to steal a second presidential election. They did it in 2020, and we're not going to let them do it again in 2024. Make America great again.
I mean, what compelled Republicans to act out this way? Clearly, Republicans are delusional if they think that people will believe that they are the racially progressive party. Their inaccurate racial myths and subversive tactics are well documented. But that doesn't even matter, because Trump's entire platform was legitimized by his out loud attitude and racist overtones. But still, they insist on having their discriminatory cake and eating it too.
The poll just came out. We're leading with women, with suburban women, with men, with black, with white, with Asian, with Hispanic, with people that went to MIT, like my uncle who has 3 degrees. We like leading with people like that. He passed away a long time ago, but he was a smart one. And we're leading with young kids that don't even have a high school education. We're leading with everybody. We're leading with everybody. We're leading with minority groups. We're leading with that have nobody's ever even come close.
There is a popular notion among Republicans known as the silent majority, a quiet agreement between esteemed groups in the country afraid to speak their true feeling and reservations about changes in the country. And oftentimes, Republicans align themselves with this group, reverse engineering the regressive tenets of the Republican Party to bolster support for their corrupt and unpopular causes. But even then, this tactic resists against the progressive tide of change. And in a routing effort, Republicans become scavengers, descending on any opportunity to elicit their true political motivations. Whether it's to sell a convincing but ultimately faulty premise, or just a political sideshow, a muddying of the waters, oversaturating the social perception with absurd claims to reinforce the myth that Republicans are more popular than they actually are. Republicans in this way are always looking seeking to indoctrinate followers and disrupt the truth. But the plausible deniability it affords its most gullible supporters still bolster their numbers with manipulated voters. And it's up to progressives to call it out and defend the truth, even against the likes of Kari Lake. This is Adrian Costa with Rebel HQ. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and check back for more videos. See you guys soon.